Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. We're going to be covering the options for Jets. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates, all the breakdowns, and every single other thing we have here for the NFL playoffs. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So with that being said, the New York Football Jets playoff chances are slipping slowly away, and we start to look to the offseason. At this point in time, the playoff chances look grim. Not saying that they can't, but it looks grim. And you start to look at the quarterback position because that's going to be the center focus of everything the Jets do this offseason. You're looking at the defensive side where they've had so many different wins as far as their young talent being drafted and the way that they're producing on the field. And you look at the quarterback position being one that the offense is stagnant and the running backs is stagnant and the wide receivers are stagnant, the tight ends are stagnant. And it's all tied to one single solidarity thing, and that's the quarterbacks. No matter the starters or the backups, it's still stagnant. So these are just some viable options for the Jets if the Jets are listening. If the Jets happen to be listening. Look at number one. Even though he's injured, Jimmy G, 49ers. He's going to be a free agent. He's coming off an injury. May have a little bit of a pay cut there. Jimmy G could be a viable option. When you're looking at somebody who's been there, done it, got a T-shirt for it with New England, done it a little bit, went to a Super Bowl with the Niners, didn't win it, but looked good in coming in for Trey Lance when he got hurt this year. Similar system to Kyle Shanahan's. And you're looking at what they can do. Number two, if Lamar Jackson chooses not to sign with the Baltimore Ravens, kick that tire, because you got to think, I don't know if Baltimore's going to let him loose, but if he does, if he makes it to the open market, Lamar Jackson is definitely a viable option. Tom Brady. Tom Brady cannot be re-signed to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers unless he chooses to. He can't be franchise tagged. It's part of his contract. Could you imagine Tom Brady in Gotham? Could you imagine Tom Brady going to the evil empire, which is the New York Football Jets, and being a villain towards the New England Patriots? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine him going there with a young defense and an offensive line that's hopeful and a couple of weapons on the outside and him playing outside like it's New England again? In the New York market, being a 46, 47-year-old and running the town, toasting the town. Geno Smith. If Geno Smith gets away from the Seattle Seahawks, they don't give him a big contract for the work he's done this year, or even a sizable contract. Could he find himself back in a Jets uni? Could he be there as a starter? No, the Raiders are talking a little quarterback there. You got to look at Derek Carr and his future, what it means to them not making the playoffs, what it means to them not having success. And this is the umpteenth year where Derek Carr is not successful there. So you're looking, okay, do they want Devontae Adams and Derek Carr still? Daniel Jones, right across the street. You got to look, Daniel Jones with the New York Football Giants. Are they going to offer him a tender? Are they going to franchise tag him? They're going to keep him there for another year? Another thing, Andy Dalton with the Saints. Will the Saints move on and try to get a younger quarterback? Will they go with their tight end / quarterback? Will they go with Jameis Winston? What will they do? Does Andy Dalton get cut loose and is he on the open market for the Jets to push a pile of money to and say, come save us? Ryan Tannehill, you know that he just had surgery and potentially ended his season and his career with the Titans. There's an outside chance that he may come back if they do somehow sniff the playoffs. But, hey, we've seen Ryan Tannehill reenact his career. What happens if the Lions don't pay Jared Goff? What if the Lions choose to go younger in the draft? What happens? Does Jared Goff become more attractive to the New York Football Jets? Do they become more attractive there? Or do you try to swing and hit yet again in the draft? Do you trade up? Do you try to hit with that draft capital that you have? It's a lot of things on the table for the New York Football Jets. The only thing I'm going to say is keep your eyes open. If you're in New York, keep your eyes open. Leave everything on there. But I will tell you this. That fan base is hungry for a winner. That fan base is hungry for that talent. You have a nucleus of 28-year-old being your overall nucleus of your core. 28 years old, that's the average age. So you got to think, you have a window to win right now. You got Sauce Gardner, who's younger. You got Quentin Williams. You got a lot of different players on that team, a lot of different defenders who are on rookie deals that you can essentially build around and win. You have a window like the Legion of Boom had where you don't really have to pay a lot of people early and you could sit and wait. Get rid of Zach Wilson. Get rid of him. That's where you start. I don't care where you go. You start there because it's a lost cause. And he can't be back in that locker room next year. He can't. So all you Jets fans, all you NFL fans, chime in. What do you think the Jets should do? Who do you think should be there? Put your resolution in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates and all the breakdowns. And as always, we thank you so very much. We'll see you on the next video.